Hey, what's up guys, this is Droids X3. Figured I'd give you guys a video of how I successfully have been beating Behemoth using this build right here. I know even though regardless of build and how good you are, he will still beat you down. So I figured I'd share my input on this on how to beat Behemoth. So it's gonna be a LBG light bowgun build. It's not really powerful, it's just majority a support build for your team. So here we have the Empress Shell Sticks, Draken Armit, Kirin Jacket Gamma, Empress Vambrace, Nergigante Coil Beta, Empress Greaves Alpha with attack charm. You can just put any whatever charm you want, but I'll just put the attack charm there. And your mantles keep temporal always. Of course, this is one of the best or OP temporals in the game. Or mantle in the game, I'm sorry. And fireproof, I just keep it there because then I usually get hit by meters more often rather than the thunderbolt. So here is the skill info on it. You have the Lunastra's Favor, which increases your stamina cap, so you'll be able to run around or roll around longer. Attack boost 6, wide range. Wide range is pretty much a must in this quest because if you're playing in a team, because of course just keep in mind the other teammates, and then you are playing a support, so keep that in mind. This is a very useful skill in any other quest, not just this quest. We have weakness exploit 3 just to put out some damage, and bombardier 3 because we will be putting it to sleep and bombing it, so this will be very helpful in putting out damage. Health boost 2, this is optional. I just like having that health boost though, but it comes with the Empress Greaves already, so yeah. Free element ammo just to increase some of my ammos in my bowgun. Critical boost is just there. Again, you can put it more in support, put it more in recovery up if you need to. So yeah. And this is a recovery up. This will give you a 10% increase or 20-30 depending on what level you put the skill to, but for this one I put it at recovery 1, but I will play around with it whether it be level 2 or 3. Most likely I'll be putting it on level 2 and taking away the weakness exploit, since this is not really an attack build, most likely a support build. Next is sleep attack. This is to pretty much increase the sleep attack that sleep build-up for the monster, and you can put it to sleep faster. Airborne is just there because of the Draken headpiece, and of course the skill that comes with the Lunastra tree. Okay, so in the video clip that I'm going to show you guys is pretty much all 4 phases and how each phase went through. I mean, it's not the best, but this is something that can help you guys if you guys are still having a hard time or making it easier. And plus, one of our members actually got kicked out of the server, and we had to end up beating Behemoth with 3 people. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and yeah. Alright, so in this first phase, you see me communicating with other team members that I will be firing sleep ammo. I customized it to that way because there's a lot of randoms that I play with that they just kept on attacking when they was going to sleep without really focusing on what's going on. So I just did that, spammed it just to pretty much get their attention and let them know what I'm doing. So in this first part, I'm just trying to put them to sleep, and we're gonna be bombing them right after. And after the bomb, I'll be dropping the pillars in the top on top of him. And those pillars that's sticking out of the ground, you can use that to run up if it's still there, to try and mount him. Later on in the last phase, the 4th phase, I will be mounting him, and when you do mount him, you wanna do your best to stay on top of him. Don't attack him and try to pretty much drop him, because staying on top will have the Behemoth focus its attention on you, and it won't attack normally against the other players. I mean, it will roll here and there just to try to get you out of them, but basically he won't be using any meteor, Charybdis, or any kind of attacks that he normally uses. Basically he'll just be focused on you, so stay on top for as long as you can, and mounting will be the better option rather than gaining enmity, because when a tank gains enmity, he will need help healing, and in other videos you see the tank taking a lot of damage sometimes depending on how they play. So either the other team members will have to stop what they're doing and heal you, so that you won't get as much damage as you would get as opposed to the mount. So yeah, for the Charybdis, in this first phase I don't really focus on flashing him because this should be an easy phase right here, and it's usually quick anyway. The only time you should be flashing is on the second phase, which he casts Charybdis a lot, and the last phase. I don't really see him doing it in a third phase, so yeah, so just optional if you want to flash him. And now we're going to the second phase. You see me spamming the fire sleep ammo again, so just to communicate to the other team members what I'm doing. Alright, in the second phase, same thing. We're gonna try to put him to sleep and then bomb him. And remember, we have bombardiers, so you're doing extra damage with the bombs. And that ledge, small ledge right there, try also get a mount and stay on top for as long as you can. And this is where he will be doing a lot of the Charybdis. And pay attention to what he's doing. Make sure you flash him, because when I first played Behemoth, he did a lot and he didn't know anything about the flash, and that became very annoying. It was pretty much whirlwind in the entire map, and it was a maze. So make sure you flash him at all times in this part of the phase, and of course heal whatever you need to do, since you will be playing a healing healing role. So that's the first second phase. Survive it. And oh yeah, that's right, the comets. If you are going to get enmity, do your best to keep them away from the comets. Don't let them destroy the comets. If not, then you're screwed. Basically, you and your whole team is screwed. Alright, and same thing goes for the third and fourth phase. You gain enmity, you keep them away from the rocks. But like what I said earlier, do your best to try to get the mount so that he won't be attacking other team members, and the team members will be focused on attacking him at full force rather than healing you if you have enmity. Okay. Alright, so we just survived the ecliptic meteor. I'm going back to camp right now to restock my items, and I would highly suggest that you have a loadout for the items. Basically, mega barrel materials, life powder materials, sleep materials, which is sleep herb, potions, mega potions. That's about it. Oh, and also flash bugs. If you can have that, then you have a 13 total of flashes, and demon powder and armor powder, just to pretty much cast it whenever you feel. And in this part of the third phase, I will be using the radio menu again just to let the others know what I'm doing, firing sleep ammo, because during the fight you can easily forget what the process is if you're playing with randoms. So right here I'm trying to get the mount, I can't get it, I suck at it. So yeah, again, try to get that mount also too, using the hills, slide, jump, and hit him. And over here he doesn't really cast Charybdis too much, so you don't have to worry about that though. But who knows, he may be different for you guys where he does cast Charybdis. So here, aside from the mount, enmity, if you are going to use enmity, then make sure you keep them away from the rocks, and I would highly suggest using temporal, and don't try to be a hero. The point of this is pretty much surviving and getting him to the fourth phase, because I don't think it's even possible to actually take them out in the first, second, or third phase. Anyway, you have to beat them in the fourth phase. So here, people are cooperating, not hitting him when he's sleeping. That kind of is annoying though, but it's fine. So yeah, and I'll continue the commentary on the fourth phase. So here we are with the fourth phase. This is where it's important. You don't want to go through all that trouble and die here. It happens though. But again, communicating with the other team members, firing sleep ammo. Always try to put in sleep in each phase. And at towards the end, that's where I will get that mount, and you will see that I am holding on for as long as I can. I'm not attacking him. You can attack him though, but then you don't want to mistakenly press attack too much while you're on the mount, and you will end up pretty much grounding him after that. And during the mount, you actually do a lot of damage, and most of the time, given that you do enough damage and you hold on long enough, he will cast 1 or 2 comets, and then maybe within a minute he will cast the ecliptic meteor. And here, do your best to pretty much heal everybody. Focus on everyone's health. And on this part, unfortunately, one of the team members got kicked out of the quest, so we had to do this with 3 members, which is not too bad. I mean, everyone did good. And for a light bowgun, I like to put the mines over here there, because that's where he will pretty much stand up. And throughout the fight, whether it's first, second, third, or fourth phase, you can put the mines wherever, because Behemoth does move a lot and he will hit them, and it does do a significant amount of damage. So yeah. And if you guys want to skip the fight, then look at the description below and you will see the time where I do my commentary and where the mount is in the end, just so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing if you guys don't want to. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys having a good time playing Monster Hunter, and hope I can hunt with you guys. Alright, thank you for watching. Comment down below what you like about it, any comments or whatever, or if there's any other videos that you want me to post up, then let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.